Who is one celebrity you don't ever want to meet? Chris Hansen. For obvious reasons. Go take a seat. Right over there. Tom Cruise. The guy goes around whispering "Hail Hydra" in fans' ears. I think that's both funny and fucking insane. Scientology infiltrated the government like Hydra. Probably just telling people he's in on it. LeVar Burton. I just want a picture. You can't disappoint a picture. I hate you, Pierce. My emotions. Gordon Ramsay. While I'm attempting to cook something that isn't breakfast. Supposedly Ramsay's actually chill, as long as you don't cook professionally. It's when you sell your cooking. When you claim to be an actual cook, then you're in trouble if you forget the lamb sauce. Passion for his craft, I guess. Bob Ross. If I'd see him, I'd know that I have finally lost it completely, or that I'm dead. Both are kinda unpleasant outcomes. Your opinion on the second outcome is debatable. Dead and I get to meet Bob Ross. Where do I sign up? Steven Seagal. I don't know why you'd want to meet him. He is a terrible human being. I don't know if I'd call them celebrities, but there are a lot of congressmen I wouldn't trust myself to be around. Why are you a child or something? Any YouTuber who does pranks that are actually just harmful and not intended to make anyone laugh. Trisha Paytas. TBH, I don't even know why people like her. She's offended so many communities and her mind is fucked up. She doesn't ever apologize and just dresses up in tiny ass bathing suits BC she thinks it's hot. She admitted publicly to TikTok that he forced her husband to have sex with her multiple times. Like, how the fuck do people admire that? People really like to watch trashy, for the lack of a better word, people for the fun of it, and lots of people don't actually judge her. But sexually assaulting your husband is a whole different story. If that's true, it really needs to be talked about. Basically anyone who, I've heard, thinks they are too good to talk with normal people. Jennifer Lopez, Steve Harvey, Mike Mears, and Bill Cosby. Even before Ufikat, I heard he is a classless entitled jerk. Steve Harvey. Damn. What makes him think he is so great? One decent sitcom 20 years ago, and coasting into his grave with boob jokes hosting Family Feud. Guy is barely C-list material. Jeffree Star. If I ever did, I'd punch his Voldemort looking ass, and take his credit card. Now take his whole bag, those motherfuckers are worth islands. Chris Brown. Seriously do not understand how this guy still has a career, after what he's done. Pretty much any Instagram influencer. R. Kelly. Shouldn't have to say why lol. Relax. Anyone old enough to spell, shouldn't correctly is too old for him. Ellen. She's like the queen of narcissism. None. Never meet your heroes, much less the ones I don't like. Any of the Kardashians. Yeah, they're always running around, causing trouble, enslaving Bajorans. Oh wait, that's Kardashians. Tom Cruise. His feton is too high for any human soul. Tana Mongeau. I like how everyone just forgot about Tanakan Mayo. That was hilariously bad. Patrick Stewart. Not because I think it would he anyway disappoint me, but because I would disappoint myself. I would be tripping all over myself and fumbling over words if I met him. Roman Polanski. Mariah Carey. Her diva behavior would instantly piss me off to a point of losing control. But she wishes you a shitty Christmas. Amber Heard. Too scary. She'll shit in your bed. Logan/Jake Paul. If they can even be considered celebrities. Gwyneth Paltrow. Yes, she's so dull and desperate for attention. Gross. And her Goop wellness products don't actually work. You mean to tell me that I shoved all these crystals up my ass for nothing? Any Kardashian/Jenner. You don't want to meet the First Lady? Danny Masterson. I used to love him in that 70s show and wanted to meet him so bad. It's a weird feeling realizing he might have raped me if I ever did. No thanks. Out of all of the ones coming out, I find him and everything he did after with the Church of Scientology so fucked up. Fuck that guy. Yup, it's so crazy to me how someone I admired and found so funny was capable of things like that. It's disgusting and sad. Guy is a complete fucking scumbag and hope he rots in prison. Lena Dunham. What a grotesque, disgusting soul. She told the world that she molested her sister and nobody did anything. I'm not a fan of cancel culture, but surely in this case it's justified? Her humor swings wildly from edgelord to easily offended over the smallest thing, and she doesn't really bring anything to the table. She also outed her sister. People forget that. Rosie O'Donnell. Ellen. Tom Cruise. John Travolta. Let's leave Travolta alone for a bit. Guy has had it rough lately, losing a kid, and then your wife for 30 years after a long fight with cancer. It'll fuck you up. However, I'm saying all this, and I don't even know why you wouldn't want to meet him. I've been lucky enough to meet a good number of celebrities, and almost all have been great. The ones I don't want to meet. Apparently Barry Bonds is a commercial grade douche canoe. I had a huge crush on Mariah Carey in the 90s. Now, I'd rather not. Probably have to add Neil deGrasse Tyson to the list. I've heard he can be a dick. I met Neil deGrasse Tyson when Space Chronicles came out. He gave a talk and did a book signing at my university. He's insufferable on Twitter, but for the 5 minutes or so when I spoke to him, he was plenty nice. He took the time to chat with me for a few minutes and take a picture when he didn't have to. He can come off as a little pretentious sometimes, but overall he seemed to be a nice dude. He seems like some awkward, nerdy kid that got famous and let it go a bit to his head. There's a lot worse personalities out there than that.